So facilitation of swing changes and transfer to on-course play. So this was our final lesson, and right after this lesson we actually went out and played a few holes on Round Hill. But our biggest focus for this lesson was, let's see what you've learned and let's see how you do it out on the course and under some real pressure, right? If Alex is just continuously striping the ball in the range, which he was doing towards the end of lesson 4 and the beginning of this lesson, it really means nothing until he can do it out on the course, right? So facilitating these swing changes and effectively transferring these golf swings onto the course, we simulated a game on the driving range in this final lesson before we went out to play. So Alex had to go into his pre-shot routine with every club, and he played 18 holes on Round Hill on the driving range, just ball striking, but regardless, he was forced to go into his routine. He was forced to visualize and pick a shot, commit to it, and execute. And this was really good practice for Alex because I saw firsthand how he was doing with his swing changes under a little bit of pressure. And he also felt the transfer of what he's learned. So here, I'm going to show you the swing that Alex made here. This is on one of the holes that we played on our driving range. But here Alex does a great job of implementing our swing changes. He hits a little bit of a butter fade here. But by picking out imaginary targets and simulating the pressure of real golf, it was a great opportunity for Alex to go into his routine and transfer his skills onto the course. And like I said, we played a few holes after this as well. But I liked a lot about this swing here. I didn't quite capture the full pre-shot routine that Alex went into. But here Alex has the same amount of bounces with the driver. He initiates his takeaway and just does a great job of getting a fuller rotation. Look at that. That's so much more rotation than he had to start with. He hits a little more up on that golf ball. And a really big finish here. He went after that ball, which was awesome to see. So by simulating on-course play on the driving range, Alex, like I said, was forced to go into his pre-shot routine. Another thing I did here with him in this lesson was I timed his pre-shot routine. Alex's sweet spot was right around 20 seconds, right? So if Alex took about 20 seconds to hit the golf ball, I knew he went through his pre-shot routine correctly. If he was starting to take a little bit longer, I knew he was overthinking and thinking too much about the swing changes, right? And we can't have too much thinking going on out on the golf course. If Alex was taking a little bit less, which he really didn't do, I knew he wasn't thinking enough and his head was not in the right place to hit the golf ball. So by doing this simulation of playing 18 holes in the driving range, I really got to see Alex and how he would think out on the golf course and transfer the golf skills. And by timing his pre-shot routine, I knew when he was going to hit a good shot and really when he was going to hit a poor shot. And afterwards I talked with Alex about this and how important it is for him to go into the same mental process over the golf ball. If he wants more consistency, which he already has gotten a ton more consistent in just these short amount of lessons, we need his mind to be right. And this is what we worked on in lesson 5 by doing the simulation and then going out on the golf course and playing.